What's up, everyone? I'm Skinner, and we're here at the Marriott Plaza in the heart of downtown San Antonio. This establishment is absolutely breathtaking, and we recommend all of you to stop by here and stay for the night for any of your downtown activities that are taking place. But we're actually here for Cyber City Con. Stay tuned. We'll show you what we got to offer for all you Decepticons and Autobots out there. My name's Skinner, and this is AC3 TV. Hey everyone, I'm here with Ashley and Sydney, and we want to know how your experience is going here with Cyber City Con.
It's super fun. I love it. All the guests are really sweet, and y'all have some really cool merchandise. So.
Awesome. So, y'all are cosplayed as Evangelion characters, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Tell us a little bit of, did y'all make these, or what happened?
These are store-bought, but we did have to modify them a little bit just to kind of make them, fit a little better, make them more accurate. But we are actually, trying to work on getting our big costumes ready for Alamo City, so we kind of just had to, do something simple for right now.
Yeah.
Awesome. So, what was your favorite experience so far here at the convention?
Meeting Tiffany Grant. She was so super nice, and just everything has been just going wonderfully today.
Did y'all high-five each other after that?
We should have.
We were really nervous when we first came up to her and her husband, but it was really fun.
Hey everyone, I am here with Dan Gilvazan, and you might recognize his voice from Bumblebee or Outbreak with Transformers. So how are you enjoying your time here with Cyber City Con?
We're having a great time here at Cyber City Con.
That's what we love. Are you enjoying San Antonio, Texas?
Yeah, we love San Antonio. We were here several years ago at Alamo City Comic Con, and loved it so much we came back. In fact, we weren't even asked to come, and we just showed up here.
Autobots roll out. Just showed up in San Antonio. Well, tell us a bit about how you got into voice acting.
It was actually kind of an accident. I studied theater in school, and I was doing on-camera stuff, and I happened into an office where a fellow was a voiceover agent, and I got to talk with him, and he said, "Do you want me to try and send you for some things?" And I said, "Sure," and the rest just kind of came from that.
History unfolded right
It all
there.
happened really quickly. With Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends was my first job, and then I went into Transformers and did a lot of other animation in the 80s.
That's wonderful. So, with all of these voice jobs that you've had, which one would you say is your most favorite or memorable?
The one that paid the most was the one. No, obviously, Transformers was a big part of my life. We spent about 3 years doing it, and we just last year did the Transformers Devastation game, where some of the G1 actors came back and did some of their roles from the G1 series. So that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I've got to say Transformers, and plus, it's a robot convention. What do you expect me to say?
Absolutely. So, do you have anything in the plans for the future at all, or can you tell us a bit about this awesome book that we got
Yes.
going on here as well?
Yeah, this is a book that I wrote several years ago called Bumblebee and Me. We had done a few Transformers conventions, and a lot of the questions that I got on panels were kind of the same, and people wanted to know the same sort of thing. So I thought, why don't I just put it in a book? I'll write it down, put it in a book. So I wrote this book, and the fans have really dug it. It's been we bring these to all the conventions. It's also available on Amazon, both in a paperback and e-book, and it's also in an audio book, narrated oddly enough by myself, which is
Obviously.
there's pictures and stuff in it, and I had a lot of fun writing it, and the fans enjoy it. So that's one thing. My on-camera career continues. Right now, I'm a recurring character on a show called Baskets, which is Zach Galifianakis' series, and I guess it's got picked up for a second season. So we'll see how many I get to do next season.
What's up, everyone? I'm here with James Reyes, one of the artists that you might recognize some of his artwork. How you doing today? You enjoying the con?
I'm having a great time, and thanks to Cyber City Con for bringing me here today. I love Texas. It's awesome.
We'd love to hear that.
Yeah.
Welcome. So tell us a bit about your work. What are you working on right now?
Well, right now I'm doing a lot of work for my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/theboxofficeartist, and I pretty much draw what I want. And a lot of people remember my work from the old Dreamwave days, where I used to draw Transformers Armada and Transformers, and a lot of Transformers for IDW. So nowadays I do a lot of Transformers work on my channel as well. I drew Metroplex, and also tributes to movies as well. I love doing tributes to movies. So
Absolutely.
a lot of that, yes.
Yeah, I was checking out your work here that you had going on, man. The time-lapse stuff is absolutely incredible.
Oh, thank you so much.
What do you have lined up in the future? Is there anything in particular that you want to work on or that you have planned?
Oh, sure. Oh, actually, also my day job, I work in film, and I did work on Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon for Netflix. That just came out. What I'm working on right now, I really wish I could tell you, but I will be sued, so I will not tell you. But hopefully one day, when I do know, I'll let you know, and then you can put it. The annotation will be right here. what I'm actually working on right now, but I cannot tell you right now. All I can say, it is really, really cool, but I can't say anything.
Thanks for all the disclosure agreements you've signed, right?
So I told you absolutely nothing, okay? But please check out my channel. I'd really appreciate
absolutely.
it for
Yeah,
sure.
we'll
Yes,
let you
yes.
get back to work. I'm here with Casey Collar, and we want to know, how are you enjoying your time here at Cyber City Con?
I'm loving it, man. I'll tell you what, I was here for Alamo City Comic Con a couple years ago. I love San Antonio. It's great to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you here. So tell us a bit about your artwork and what you got going on here.
Well, I've got a bunch of the covers I've done for Transformers comics for IDW and some of my own stuff that I've done just for fun. And just here to meet fans, talk to people, and have a good time.
All right, we love it. So what are you currently working on right now?
Right now I'm the regular cover artist on the regular Transformers comic for IDW, and then whatever else they throw at me. I've done some Micronaut stuff recently, Gem and the holograms. I know a lot of big fans out there. even a My Little Pony cover, but pretty regular on Transformers.
All right, that's awesome. Is there anything in particular that you would like to see or reach for your own personal goals with your artwork?
Oh, well, I think it's probably a pretty common goal with most artists. I'd love to get some of my own stuff out there someday. I've got a lot of ideas floating around in here. Not all of them fully formed, but eventually it would be really cool to get my own thing out there and published.
I am here with Greg Berger, and you might recognize his voice from tons of cartoons that we grew up with. He represented tons of our childhood. He did Grimlock with Transformers.
The Dinobot leader.
Odie. We also...
Wow.
Or the Grumble from Arrow Monsters.
Ickis, Crab, Moblina, you're late for class. Sit down, open your monster books.
So perfect. Like I said, you represented so much of our childhood, so we appreciate it here. But how are you enjoying Cyber City Con right now?
I'm having a terrific weekend. By the way, this is take two because I started to be too relaxed on take one. It's great. It's nice to be the part of the beginning of anything, especially something with as big a heart and as much positive energy behind it as Cyber City Con.
Is this your first time in San Antonio?
Happily, no. I love any opportunity to come back to San Antonio. It's a beautiful city with beautiful people, and I was at Alamo City Con, and that was my first visit to San Antonio.
Well, we're glad to have you back. One of the questions I'm sure you get asked pretty frequently is, how did you get started in voice acting?
Actually, you emphasize the acting part of voice acting. I'm an actor, and I have a degree in theater and English, and I did repertory theater, and I did tours of theater, and one of the tours landed me in Los Angeles, actually San Diego, and I spent my days off getting acquainted in Los Angeles. I had a series of fantastic, fortunate opportunities. I don't see them as anything other than as fortunate as they've been. Not undervaluing my contribution, but boy, I've been invited to some pretty nice parties.
Lucky, but you worked hard for it. Out of all the characters that you've done, is there one that is your favorite or most memorable from them?
Don't ask me which of my children is my favorite, and don't ask me which part is my favorite. However, when you're fortunate enough to have a series role rather than day roles, the better you get to know a character, the more opportunity you have to ride through the arcs and twists and turns and curves. Of course, they're closer to your heart because you know them like you know yourself. So Grimlock, for sure. Transformers, for sure. The Garfield, first Garfield and Friends, and now the Garfield Show, for sure. I'm also Squeak the Mouse and Harry the Alley Cat, Herman the Mailman. So that's been going on for so long and so wonderfully long. Any series opportunity, but honestly, I put my heart and soul into everything that I do, and so I love them all for different reasons, for real.
That's great. So here in San Antonio, we have Alamo City Studios, and we're trying to pick up the cinematic scene and actors, actresses, things like that. Would you have any words to anybody who's coming up in the world, or any words of wisdom to share with them to kind of keep them going or pushing in the right direction?
Oh, I'm a blabbermouth. I always have words. I will tell you the same thing I tell myself, which is not to mistake opportunity for anything other than what it is. If you make the mistake of writing it off as just another moment, that's usually what it becomes. You do your schooling, you do your rehearsing, you do your work so that you're ready should opportunity make itself known to you. Because that's not the time when you want to learn your skill. You want to be so skilled that you can put down that heavy bat that you've been exercising with in the dugout and step up and hit it out of the park. That's my advice.
Right, that's what we like to hear. So, tell us a bit about what you're into right now.
What I'm into?
Yeah, what do you? Yeah, your projects as far as those go.
Ooh, that's tough because there's lots of secrets right now.
Oh no, more disclosures.
Yeah, there's the IDW Revolution event coming up, and I'm gonna be helping out with that, and that's it. That's all I can say so far.
All right, it's kind of hush hush for now, but what is some of your favorite projects that you've been part of while you've been doing all your art?
Getting to work on the movies stuff, doing the pre-production work through Hasbro, and being there right at the beginning with the fresh ideas and getting that down on paper, and being able to do stuff like the Covenant of Primus, and yeah.
I'm here with Juan Carlos Ramos, and how are you enjoying the convention today?
It's pretty good, man. I've been having a good turnout. Pretty much fun time all the whole way through.
That's awesome. So you did do the cover for Cyber City Con 2016. Tell us a bit about the process for you.
Grueling and happy and fun at the same time. Yeah, I was really, really honored actually to get to do this because I'm a huge Transformers fan. I've been one since back in the 80s. I'm an 80s kid, so obviously it was all nostalgia for me.
That's great, man. So what are you working on right now? Anything in particular?
I'm working on a children's book right now. Also, it's called Saluna. If y'all get a chance, go to salunabook.com. You can check it out there. I'll be hopefully releasing it this year, if not for sure, definitively next year. So, and then I have a new book, new title coming out called Shelley Frankenstein, and then another one called Wolf Boy. So be on the lookout for those.
I'm here with Tiffany Grant and Matt Greenfield, and we want to know how you're enjoying your time here at Cyber City Con.
Oh, it's excellent. I love San Antonio. So
wonderful. And you?
I was kidnapped. I don't know why I'm here.
Well, wonderful. Well, tell us a bit about how your careers have blossomed with voice acting and what you got going on.
I've been working in the anime industry now for a little over 22 years, voice acting in a lot of shows. Most people know me from Evangelion, and also do a lot of script adapting. Recently worked on Parasite the Maxim and Akame Got Killed that we're airing on Toonami right now. And currently working on a project called Deno Coil, which is a fantastic TV series, and I am working on that with Matt Greenfield.
Do you have anything to elaborate on that, or did she nail it?
Pretty much. I've actually been working in the industry a little longer than her. I actually hired her. She was the first voice actor ever hired in the state of Texas, believe it or not. But so I've been in the business 25 years more, maybe at this point. 25 years-ish. And other than that, yeah, she kind of nailed it. Denocoil is what we're
Yeah,
working on right
Denocoil.
now.
Yes. Matt Greenfield actually is one of the fathers, really, of the modern anime industry in North America. He won't brag about it, but I will. One of the co-founders of ADV Films, and currently working with Made in Japan, Sentai Filmworks, Kraken Releasing, Switchblade Pictures. So he is the man.
Well, wonderful. Are there any special projects or anything that we should know about or be looking forward to in the future?
Your new Godzilla movie.
Yeah, I've got a new Godzilla movie that'll be coming out later this year. There'll be announcements on it. Yeah, we haven't officially announced it yet, so she just released information.
Did we
I
just?
didn't say which one.
We just got exclusive content. This is great. We'll keep it quiet.
But yeah, we're really excited about Denocoil. It's a title that I've been trying to actually acquire since 2007, and we finally were able to secure it. An amazing show that we're just now wrapping up the English dub for. Beyond that, lots of shows. I've got a couple of classic giant robot shows from the Sunrise catalog that we haven't announced yet that I just started working on. So I'm busy for the next couple of years.
All right, everyone. So there you have it. Cyber CityCon was an absolute success. Autobots, time to roll out. We'll see you next time on AC3 TV.